Kevin released a statement saying, "I don't know who posted that video or why, but I'm heading right now to find out. I can only blame myself for showing mercy and pulling my knee back, but it's training, so I thought, let me not blast him. I see I shouldn't have been playing around with a guy like that. Since motherfuckers want to start showing sparring, I'ma start showing sparrings from now on." Speaking to Red Corner MMA, Shara Bullet said, "I felt sick after throwing a few punches. I was afraid that I would throw up in the fight. I've never felt this sick in the cage. My legs were gone, my arms weak. I've got health issues I don't want to reveal. It was a whole bunch of problems that affected my performance. My mind was there, but my body was off."
If they give Islam Charles next, who do you want to fight if they don't give you Charles?
I mean, Islam gonna come back like in summer, like the summer or October.
Got it.
He's not gonna fight in April, May, or like June. Maybe like August, July, or like even October in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
And for that moment, I can fight 2 times, you know.
Yeah.
If they want, they're not gonna put like Oliveira right now with Islam.
Yeah.
Maybe Islam wants to move 170 and fight there, and like I'm gonna fight with Charles, you know. Or if they're gonna do that, okay, I'm gonna fight with Chandler, and then again
Michael Chandler.
Wow, that's a big fight.
In today's time, people are so fit, where the pressure can be so immense. Like a guy like Merab, firstly, that guy's cardio needs to be studied. I don't know how he does it. It is incredible to see, motivating, in fact, because I like to think of my cardio as one of the best in the game. And Merab, when I watched that fight, it seemed unreal. It's really admirable to see somebody being able to push that hard for that long. It's incredible. So you can be as good as you want on the back foot, and you can catch guys. But if you get into, I think if you look at a guy like Sean O'Malley, how good he is on the back foot. You know, he caught Aljamain Sterling on the back foot. He caught a lot of guys moving backwards. But then you look at what Merab did to him. Merab just with that pressure. If you look at Nurmagomedov, you know, you can't. He had such crisp striking going backwards. He was catching Merab because Merab was pushing forward. He was catching Merab, but you can't just be on the back foot and handle that pressure. It's gonna catch up.
Fought Strickland, he's fought Robert Whittaker, he's fought Imavov. I think for a guy like Israel Adesanya, you give him somebody at this point, just let him pick, dude. Let him pick his fight, like straight up. He's 0-3 in his last 3 fights. Let him pick it. I'm cool with that.
For Israel, man, honestly, he's at a point in his career to where, remember, Anderson Silva got to this place where I'm gonna pick a fun fight. That's the fight that I think is gonna be great, that people want to see that fight, because Izzy did show that he can still fight. He was sharp. I think right now, Izzy, you know, take your time, and when you want to come back at the end of the year, a fight that makes sense.
Royval released a statement saying, "Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pull out of my fight. I'm sorry to Manel Cape and my fans. I'm facing an injury that has me questioning when I'll be able to train again. This is absolutely a fight I think needs to happen for the flyweight division, but as of right now, competing month has been ill-advised. Love y'all, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I'll have more details on my YouTube this week."
Me personally, what I want to do is to move up to the 155 because I know by fact that I can become a two-weight world champion. Because Islam, he's a great fighter. He's the #1 pound for pound for the people, for me. It's me, myself. I'm the best fighter in the world. So I know that I can do with him whatever I want to do because I know that I'm much better than him.
Here's the thing, Bisbing's gonna say, well, Sean, what can you do better? How did you improve? He's gonna say
No,
this.
no, I'm not. I'm not gonna bore you to death with the same old question, Sean. Come on, we know each other.
Oh, give me it.
We go back a long way.
Well, generally I try to threaten the press, dude, but I don't know if I can threaten this motherfucker. He'd actually fight a little bit. He's kind of
a little bit. Hey, Sean, we used to spar. Come on, man.
Relax, dude. Your nuts are probably full gray, dude. How much TRT are you on, dude? Relax.
Enough to put you in your place. Don't worry about it.
Big dick on this fucking guy. I was a big fan of this guy. Then I got to know him. They say never meet your heroes.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Did Khabib Nurmagomedov get Conor McGregor PTSD and ruin his life? I'm not going to quote what Conor said. I don't speak in these ways. It was that hot. It was so hot that Conor McGregor deleted some of it. This was not a close or competitive match. So does it come from a PTSD? Is there something that bothers them and haunts them? And many guys will have that, but it's for their last one. Conor had a number of fights since then. It's to the point he's taken on his own country now. No one's safe. Anyone in this path. Why? Is it just a performance? I'm open to that, but I've never seen Conor play before when there wasn't a payoff. There was no chance of those two touching each other in a competitive one-on-one situation. So what's it all for? Unless there's some post-traumatic stress that is left over and it seems like is ruining Conor's life.
Several months later.
Oh, there's my man, Georgie. Georgie, get the over here, dude. Get the over here. What is it? Oh, hey, give me a 4-ounce stuff. Throw that up there. Give it back to the guy. I need one more glove. One more glove. Give it a launch. I got you, dog. Throw that glove up, sir.
We need to talk about Mr. Chimaev. All right, let's talk about this fucking guy. I keep hearing Chimaev this, Chimaev this, Chimaev that, but what does the history and facts say about Chimaev? And you guys are media, you should know this. Chimaev fled Chechnya with his family because, an oppressive warlord dictator that killed people indiscriminately. No hate on him. It's your country. He goes back to Chechnya. He goes back to Chechnya because somebody wants to buy him a G-Wagon. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'll be that whore. I'll do it. I'll fucking bend the knee for you, man. I like G-Wagons. And then what happens? The leash gets way too tight. The leash gets way too tight. And you know what? I think the U.S. government kind of recommends, like, looks at him like a terrorist now. Why? Because people get murdered all the time in Chechnya and they completely violate human rights. So now Chimaev's scared of oh man, dude, I wanted to be I didn't want to go full tip. Now he fucking flees to like somewhere in the sand pit. And now he's hiding out in the sand pit. And now what does he do? In Chimaev, what does he do? He has a Bitcoin scam and he scams all his fans. And let me tell you guys something. I had the same Bitcoin scam offered to me. It was like 200,000. And I was like, no, f you, dude. I'm not going to scam my fans. I don't need money that bad. But that's what Chimaev did. So, yeah, Chimaev, you can fight. You can fight. You know, you got a beard. But let history record it as you, sir, are a whore. You fled a country. You went back and you got buddy-buddy with a dictator and you fled again. Doesn't matter how good of a fighter you are and will always be a fucking whore.
Sean Strickland. I don't got no problem with him, but he did kind of come after my manager a little bit and all the bullshit. Tiki been my friend for over 20 years, and I know like some of the backstory about that whole story because I was around. So it's a lot of that he said that it wasn't really true, and I was like, oh, and I kind of know the backstory about happened. So did y'all see that picture of him?
Yeah, long hair and.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen that picture.
I'm ground zero.
Oh, you started it?
I hope you don't see this podcast. My friend sent me that picture. He didn't know I was going to do anything. He said, yeah, I know Sean Strickland. We go way back. He sent me the picture of him.
You tweeted that picture first,
Oh, that's where it came from?
Yeah,
that's where it came from.
That's where it came from.
Security doesn't know he's the champ.
The security doesn't know he's the champ.
Who's 170 champ? That's Bilal Muhammad.
You just said, who is the 170 champ?